Holy cow! We're here with Angela Joseph, film producer of Compatible and a whole bunch of others.
Clown Motel.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a lot going on right now.
I'm really here with exciting. Some film royalty. Anyway, for everybody not familiar with this is COFOH Live and Undead, the ever-moving, video streaming show that's on our Facebook page for the Colorado Festival of Horror. Again, Colorado Festival of Horror, we're getting going for our first event, and that's going to be September 11th through the 13th of this year, 2020, the Roaring 20s. So I hope you had a good New Year's.
Oh my God, it's been amazing.
Has it?
I mean, we're on day 5?
Yeah, day 5.
Day 5, and I have accomplished so much in this first 5 days of
no
2020.
Kidding.
My mind is blown. It is absolutely blown.
Oh, good.
I cannot.
Nice. So with that, Angela, why don't I scoot you in a little bit? We'll adjust that. Okay. Oh, now I'm out. All right. There we go.
Right.
We're a little bit. Let me scoot in closer. Anyway, so Angela, I've looked at your IMDb page. Mm-hmm. You are involved in all kinds of films. You have so many different roles. You brought me this wonderful care package with some of the projects that you're working on. I know I'm breaking this out a little bit early. I don't know if you can see this, a little bit of sheen in there. But this is a poster for Compatible. Mm-hmm. This is the film that we're
currently fundraising for.
Right, right.
We're on Kickstarter. We're on All or Nothing. And we are at about, we were at 66% of our goal just the other day.
Nice.
I think we're at 67, almost 70% of our goal.
Nice.
With 10 days to go. And we've got some amazing perks. And Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist, she's one of the most amazing actresses and dear close friends. She's got a perk out there that's running just through the end of today.
Oh, great.
For $20 to get a greeting directly from
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, Captain Howdy.
That's awesome.
Say hello to whatever you wanted to, and it's only $20. And that is only good through today if you want to get out there and just get a nice, really unique perk from our favorite demon. I know she's mine.
Definitely. She's so many pretty much everybody that grew up with The Exorcist.
Yes,
that's her that's our favorite demon. So definitely get on that. We'll post the Kickstarter again so that everybody has access to that. So Angela, tell us a little bit about yourself. Your background, where you came from, how you got into film. I know that's a big question.
That is a big question. How long do we have?
Yeah, well, we got an hour, so.
All right, well, we'll start slow and let's take you up to the current. As far as film, I started in film in 2011 back in New Mexico. I was working for Hewlett Packard, living out there with my family, and New Mexico is a lot slower than Colorado. Colorado, we had Broncos, we had the Avalanche. I was always at games, and the Nuggets and the Rockies. We would always go to games. We always liked to be out there. But in New Mexico, there was nothing to do. You go to work, you go home, play with my horses, great. But the family was bored. So I started seeing these casting calls popping up, and I'm like,
oh, cool.
Let's go to Albuquerque Studios and film a movie. And my girls are like, yeah. So we got in Odd Thomas with Anton Yelkin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're running for our lives in the mall, and the girls became scream queens back then.
Nice.
2011. They used their scream on camera. And then we got to participate in The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, sweet.
Up in Berlin.
Okay.
New Mexico.
Okay.
That was a really, really fun shoot.
Nice.
I also did an episode of In Plain Sight called The Merry Wives of WITSEC, Witness Protection. And that was so much fun. My daughter Brandy is in that one with me as well. And then I got the back of my head in Breaking Bad. So.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah. Might as well start there.
Yeah, might as well start with Breaking Bad and Arnold. And, so it's been a fun journey.
Yeah.
And then when we moved back to Colorado, it was after I had my second grandson. And my daughter was doing it here. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I know I'm not missing
Yeah.
single moment of, grandmotherhood. So we moved back to Colorado in 2013.
Oh, okay.
My daughters entered film school in about 2016.
Nice.
And we've just been working and working, and I've been doing film production. We're all in Clown Motel, the original.
Yeah.
I played Jane Doe.
And I think I got a poster of that here. Sorry to block the camera.
Shout out to Joseph Kelly,
Yeah.
writer and director of Clown Motel, and Sergeant Kelly. Absolutely love everybody that's worked on this film. This is the best film family you could ever have.
Oh, great.
And I see Julianne just came in. Hi, Julie. She's incompatible as well. She plays Jean, the face of the dating app. Can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks, though.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are going to be filming real soon.
Yeah, in Hilltop. What a neighborhood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The house is amazing.
Yeah, that's what Gino was mentioning when I had him on a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. We're excited.
Yeah. With a production like that, is it obviously you're on a small budget, resources are tight. Do you have to just plan everything to the nth degree?
Pretty much. I'm going to be taking care of my wonderful cast and crew with preparing meals, and we have a few places that have agreed to supply some catering as well.
Nice.
Anybody in Denver, and if you have a small mom and pop restaurant, anything like that, you want to reach out, we will give you some special thanks and appreciate it. We have about 8 people flying in. So we're going to be feeding about a crew of about 15 total. So it's not going to be a huge production, but we are taking donations from local restaurants and food as well.
Yeah, and the story behind Compatible, what it's about, it's relatively intimate too. Right?
It's very, very intimate and close. It's a screen life thriller. So, most of it's coming from, camera point of view.
Okay.
FaceTime point of view, computer point of view. So, it's not going to be a bunch of wide shots, and we're not going to need a bunch of extras. But there are some perks on Kickstarter to get yourself and your face into the movie. Also, some perks that have lines, that go along with them. Some production perks as well.
Right.
There's all kinds of fun stuff going on that Kickstarter.
Cool. And it looks like Julianne just said hi. Hello. Man, yeah. So you guys are just rocking and rolling, and it looks like you've got a whole slew of other productions coming up. You've got a screening coming up, a premiere?
Yes, a premiere coming up for my dear friend Thomas Churchill, and it's for Nation's Fire. And I brought a poster.
Should have another one of that. I won't block the camera this time.
Yes, so January 16th in Hollywood, we're premiering Nation's Fire, which is an absolutely amazing film. And my dear friend Lorene Landon is the star in the movie.
Nice.
We also have Bruce Dern and Krista Grota Saxon.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see, and then Gail Bellows is in it, and Lou Ferrigno Jr.
Yeah, you got.
I don't know if I've ever met him.
No, I haven't met him yet either, but some of the people in this film are absolutely phenomenal. And Thomas J. Churchill is one of the best directors out there.
Nice.
He is Hollywood.
Nice. That's fantastic. I remember meeting Lou Ferrigno at a Comic-Con, and I'm an illustrator by day, so I gave him a sketch, and he gave me his poster. And then he charged me $20. I was just like, yeah, these are about, that's okay. I'll take that.
I didn't charge you today.
No, appreciate it.
Wait till next time.
Yeah, right. That's great. Kidding. No, I appreciate it, Angela.
You're welcome, Daniel.
Yeah. Again, thanks for the swag bag. Holy cow, I wasn't expecting that. So it's nice to have Christmas in January.
Yes.
When it probably is easier to handle.
It is.
Yeah, but So you said after the new year, you got all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Is it all film stuff that you? Okay.
Yes, it's all film.
Nice.
Just the other day we got Appetite for Sin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Robert Mewes from House of a Thousand Corpses.
Okay.
Yeah, Matthew, the director, writer, and Joseph Kelly brought me on as producer.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh my God, can it get any better?
Right.
It's just been an amazing first few days. I'm like, okay, the rest of the year is going to absolutely top it.
Nice. Now, working in film, what do you normally, reflect on, as a fan? What do you enjoy?
Oh, as a fan, there's so many. And the thing with the fandom is all my fandoms have now crossed into reality.
Right. Right.
I was a fan of Stargate
Okay.
and Independence Day.
Yep. I
1 and
remember
2.
those. Yeah.
Actually, in New Mexico, helped
Oh,
a
that's
little
right.
with the extras casting for
Okay.
Independence Day 2,
Okay.
sending all the good New Mexicans to
Yeah.
to the casting calls for Dean. And I hadn't met Dean yet.
Yeah.
After I met Dean through Legion M,
Uh-huh.
oh my God, that reality crossing right
Mhm.
there. You can't take that away. It's
Right.
like somebody left the Stargate open, and
You're right.
I know who did it. And he's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Dean Devlin. You're awesome. I love you. You're amazing. You and your wife, you and Lisa, you guys are awesome. I love all the things that you're doing.
That's sweet. Yeah, I think I caught an old Legion M promotional clip of one of the panelist talks that he gave during San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
So that was pretty sweet. It was just a brief little clip, but it's just like, oh yeah, I remember Dean, Stargate, Independence Day, and especially most recently
Bad Samaritan.
Bad Samaritan.
Yes.
Right.
Well, we promoted Bad Samaritan here at Denver at the Starfest
Oh,
a couple
okay.
of years ago.
Okay.
That's where I got to meet Dean.
Cool.
Along with some other tops from Legion M. I got to meet Damian Brower and Paul Scanlon.
Nice.
Came into town for that, and Dean and a couple of his Electric Entertainment people as well.
Yeah.
We had an amazing time. We got to screen the film. We worked the 3 days at the con, and I got to walk around and do his Periscope walk with Dean Devlin.
Oh, cool.
My goodness, we went to the Stargate. We were everywhere. It was just so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's
These are
wonderful.
memories you
Yeah.
cannot take away and not replace.
Yeah.
Since Legion M, my life really has changed.
Nice. Is it, I don't know what that sound is, but
somebody
popped in on something else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the beauty of doing this on Facebook Live. You get all kinds of little pop-ins.
Hello, Logan.
Hello, Logan. Is that somebody you know?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Even better. We like making new friends.
It might be.
Hello. But yeah, so yeah, you're doing all kinds of things. Is there like a pet project or anything that you would like to see get going, that you would like to be involved in?
Oh, one that I'd like to be involved in?
Or something is there something that you're working on right now that you're the sole creator or anything like that?
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I like to promote my friends. I like to help my friends and get involved.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
Okay.
So when it comes to like promotion and getting videos out there and getting movies out there, that's where you see my face pop up a lot.
Yeah.
I worked these systems on Facebook since Hewlett Packard back in 2011.
Wow, nice. Yeah, I've seen you online. You're quite the wizard, and probably could teach me a few things about this.
Yeah, in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's fantastic. So you're able to wear all these different hats.
Mm-hmm.
You're incredibly versatile. Is that something that you've just always had? You mentioned Hewlett Packard.
Yeah. And when you're a nerd and then you work for HP,
yeah,
it just fine tunes the nerd.
Okay.
It's like which pill?
Yeah. Right.
I went down the rabbit hole. So
yeah. Nice.
Yeah. There's no turning back from that.
No, that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it is.
And then you were mentioning too that that your daughters are into film school, or just the one?
No, identical twin daughters.
Okay.
Brandy and Brittany Joseph. Many of you know them. They're in Clown Motel as well.
Nice.
And they've done a lot of short films out here in Colorado. I keep them involved with the other things that we're doing. They're also associate producers on Compatible.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Great. Wow. Yeah, so it's a big family affair.
It is a big family affair. It really is.
And then you've got your extended family with Ian.
We got Ian.
Over on
Everybody
the side.
say hi to Ian. He
Hi,
came along to
Ian.
take pictures and run live feed.
Yeah, if you can hear him, you're welcome to pop in and say hi.
Say hi, Ian.
This is Ian.
Ian Smith, also associate producer on Compatible, also camera A on Clown Motel. He was a star in Bloody Island, which is another Joseph Kelly film. He gets murdered pretty quick in the beginning. So if you want to check that out, you get to see his blood and guts. But yeah, Ian's a longtime friend of Joseph Kelly and a very big member of our film family.
Nice. Well, you resurrect nicely and you choose great shirts.
Thank you.
Bye, Ian.
Bye.
And we were commenting on your shirt too. You were hosting the
meetup.
screening.
The meetup.
Was it the
it was
meeting?
the meetup for
Okay.
it was the fandom event.
Okay.
Fathom.
Okay.
Event
Nice.
for Jay and Silent Bob reboot. And thanks to Mandy with Legion M and
Mhm.
Hot Topic, these are in Hot Topic, guys.
Nice.
This was one of my #1 Christmas presents given to me by Zach Cordova. Hi, Zach. Thanks for the Chronicon shirt. I absolutely love it. And he picked it up at Hot Topic at the mall.
Nice. Yeah. So now you know where to go to get all your Jay and Silent Bob swag.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Yeah. So let's see here. God. Yeah, you're just absolutely rocking it. You mentioned that you moved out here for the grandchildren and
Mhm.
everything, and yeah, your daughters they came out here first, right?
Yeah, they came back first.
Oh, they came back first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we lived here initially, and then
Oh,
when I
nice.
got the offer from Hewlett Packard,
Okay.
I went down. It was
Okay.
good money.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were still bored though, so
Oh, okay.
had to get into film. So
Yeah. Yeah. And New Mexico's got a flourishing.
it's
film
booming
community.
right now.
You're right.
You know, they just saw Q Studios just opened in New Mexico. Netflix just did a hub in New Mexico. So
Right.
you've got Albuquerque Studios, I-25 Studios, Q Studios, and Netflix.
Yeah.
Boom. You know, we own some property down in New Mexico,
Oh,
and
cool.
we were just talking about that this morning, probably setting up a hub, you know, for the family to go through. I'd rather go to Hollywood, but the kids, you know, they like going to New Mexico too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Hollywood better.
Yeah. Well, and you have family out there as
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
and yeah, I mean, it just makes sense.
It does.
Hollywood's out there, you know,
Yeah.
families out there. So, yeah,
But everywhere
might
I
as
go,
well
we're
have
making
little
movies.
hubs.
Why
Yeah,
do you think we're
yeah.
doing Colorado film right now?
And that's like one of the beautiful things too is like you have your family and your close group of friends, and you get to go out and make creative projects
Yes.
together,
Mhm.
and you know have a good time. Sometimes kill off some of your friends on camera.
On camera. I know.
We're not advocating snuff films.
No, not at all. Not at all. But if you have someone you have a vendetta against, and you think they might be good for a film, let me know. I might be able to kill them.
Yeah, I'm sure I've got a lot of people that would like, hey, Dan needs to go.
Hey, yeah.
He suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, Joseph Kelly, if you're listening, we need a perk. We say, you want to kill this person? We'll kill him for you.
I compact very nicely into a trunk of a car. Yeah, yeah.
Film is so fun.
It is. You know, my background is more fine arts
Mhm.
and you know doing like group projects, whether it's stage performance, which translates into film, and or you know comic books or you know gallery shows or you know what have you. But I always you know find it's most endearing when you can have like a creative project and bring people together, and you know to me that's the big meal.
Exactly. Everybody has such talents. And
Right.
when you highlight them and promote them, it just makes everybody successful.
Yeah, it basically raises all the ships.
It does.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
does.
So that's cool. I'm glad to see that that you're able to do so much out here, because one of the things too, like in the Denver film community, it does you know whenever I interact with it, there's that sense of fragmentation,
Hmm.
and you know that can be very frustrating for somebody creative, but you know you've been able to you know kind of persevere and maneuver through that.
Hmm. Yeah, I heard
Um,
from Colorado Film Commission
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago
Oh, good.
before the end of the new year.
Good.
And they asked if, you know, budget-wise, if we
Yeah.
were going to be interested in incentives. And unfortunately, Uncompatible, we're not at the budget that's necessary to get involved with the incentives.
Mhm.
They still, however, are educated on the project,
Yeah.
know what's going on, and I let
Great.
them know in the future. Yes, the first
Yeah.
film that I have for Colorado, over $100,000 budget.
Mhm.
And definitely, we're going through the film commission, and we're gonna,
Right.
bring everybody along that we're supposed to with Colorado.
Nice.
Even without being within that budget, it might be nice for you to know.
Mhm.
I have employed for this film from Colorado Film School the lead actress Bergen Reese,
Okay.
Brandy and Brittany Joseph, who are
Mhm.
associate producers on the film.
Mhm.
All three of them are Colorado Film School. And then I've got a local photographer, Scott Fischel, who is also doing some key camera and photographic work for Compatible.
Mhm.
And he's not Colorado Film School, but he is Colorado.
Nice.
So we're utilizing a lot of Colorado.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Evil John Mays too, helping out with some of the special effects stuff?
He may be.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. I think
think
that's
that's-
more of a Gino.
A Gino thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
a Gino question.
Okay.
Yeah, Gino's got a lot of people as well that are a part of this family and this team that he's bringing aboard, and it's just once he brought me aboard, we haven't stopped. It
Nice,
was like
yeah.
he said I could light the fire.
Nice. That's fantastic.
For the film, just the film. We don't light fires.
Yeah. No arson.
No, none of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah. We
This
unfortunately
is a
were.
control burn.
Yeah, we were just talking about Australia, so
Yes,
off
and-
camera. That's
Yeah,
devastating.
it's very sad. And shout out Julie. I see your fundraiser you've been sharing for helping the animals, and definitely keep up the good work. Those little babies, I feel very, very bad for them.
Yeah, if you can, give to Red Cross or the local fire brigades out in Australia. They could use all the help they can get. We can always repost that to my partner Lisa.
Mhm.
She's from Australia, so she's been posting that
Posting
stuff
it
to our Facebook page.
Good.
So yeah. Yeah, sorry to deviate a little bit, but
It's
it's always
okay. It's
it's
okay. We
always
got to
good
give
to
respect for that.
Right,
You
right.
know that it breaks my heart when I see it scrolling through.
yeah,
And you can't stop. You
yeah,
just prayers to them. I mean,
right.
we lost way too many animals.
Right. Too many animals, too much vegetation, and now we've got people trapped in different areas too. So
So prayers to all you guys.
yeah,
Stay strong.
yeah. So yeah. God, boy, where do we go from here?
Back to the horror.
Excellent. So yeah, again, back to the fandom and stuff. What's your favorite horror?
Ooh. We got to go way back.
Okay.
The Exorcist.
Yeah, that's a go-to.
And then The Omen.
Oh, fantastic! A little Gregory Peck action.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. The Omen. I was like, Daddy, is
Yeah.
this really in the Bible? He's like, yes. I was like, give me a Bible.
Right.
Where is it, Dad? He said, it's in Revelations. I said, oh my God.
Right. Oh, yeah.
When the Jews returned to Zion and a
Yeah.
comet lights the sky.
Yeah.
Still gives me goosebumps right now.
Yeah. It's pretty devastating stuff. Yeah. Man, that's fantastic. Yeah, mine's always been my go-to has always been like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That was
The
twisted
original.
too. I love them all.
Yeah.
I love them all. I'm a horror freak. But
Yeah.
the ones that really to the bone scared the shit out of me,
Yeah, those two. Yeah.
Exorcist and The Omen, because they're so true to life.
Right.
First one that challenged my fear was
Hmm.
Freddy.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because this little ass can get you while you're sleeping. I'm
Right,
like, oh,
right.
hell no. I like to sleep. And this crazy thing
Yeah,
is not coming
yeah.
in my dreams. So I'm like a dream warrior style. I need to learn how to fight.
Right. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Dream Warriors kind of reminds me of the supernatural version of like the Last Dragon or something like
Yeah,
that.
sweet. I love that movie. So my fandom goes so far. I mean, I
Great.
can't like claim
Yeah.
one single.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw The Exorcist was at my grandmother's house. She was babysitting me. It was on TV.
Mhm.
Her and my parents were in the other room talking, and I just remember soaking her carpet.
Probably not at the same time that Linda Blair did, but you know.
Yeah, probably not. No.
Really a different time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's really creepy.
That's-
My mom warned me, and she let me read the book.
oh, okay.
My-
Yeah,
My parents made me read books first.
yeah. That's fantastic. You know.
They really twist your brain up, especially when you choose Stephen King to start your books.
That's hilarious.
I was like, okay. So I wanted to pick one that had written
Uh-huh.
so much that I would like never run out
yeah.
of things to, read and watch. So Stephen King, Cujo was my very first
Okay.
horror book.
Nice.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. Felt sorry for the dog the whole way through
Yeah.
the book. Saw the movie, was pissed off because
Mm.
you can't hear the dog's thoughts.
Oh.
In the movie, you can't hear the dog's thoughts.
Yeah.
Stephen King wrote that from the dog's perspective, 90% of that book.
Wow. I remember as a kid starting to read it, and because of my ADD, it's like, put that off. And it's like, now, thank you for that insight. Now I want to go pick
Now
that
you gotta
up.
pick that back up. Yes, yes.
So that's fantastic. One of the early books I really was taken with when I was growing up was Silence of the Lambs. And I think it was in the 6th grade when I picked that up, and that really did fuck with me.
Oh yeah.
But it was a good fuck because it was a page turner.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I read a whole novel in like
an afternoon or so.
Pretty much. Right. All right. I don't think it's been a little while since then. The most recent, I think, was the Game of Thrones books.
Mm-hmm.
So that first book, I absolutely ate up. Just prior to the. Just after the first season aired.
Okay.
I was like, what the hell is this? Now I gotta go.
I gotta read them all.
So yeah, and then I got hooked on that. It's always fun when you're able to go through like a 1,000-page book and digest it like it's a meal.
Yes.
Yeah, I find
that's why I love King.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done it to me so many times.
Nice.
I mean, he is just such an amazing artist. So he would be my godfather of horror.
Okay.
Stephen King.
Fantastic.
You asked about a favorite
fandom.
fandom.
Yeah.
I'd say that would be a Stephen King fandom.
And
because that encompasses so much.
Yeah, very much so. He's got such a broad reach too.
Oh yeah.
I don't think, like arguably, there's been except for Tolkien, in the 20th century anyway, there's been somebody that's been able to reach that audience and had such influence on the written word.
Tolkien, I forgot to bring you that poster.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I just watched that too,
yeah,
not too long ago. Yeah, that was really good.
I did the meetup for that one as well.
Okay,
Here
cool.
in Colorado.
Yeah, it was nice to see that a distribution company like Legion M dabbling into drama.
Yeah.
So, but of course, the hook is it hooks into the pop culture.
It does. It does.
Yeah, one of our forefathers.
The Lord of the Rings.
And I think I saw recently too. Like, if he was alive, he'd be 128 years old.
Wow.
I think this last year.
Okay.
I think. So young man.
Young man.
Yeah.
But as Prince says, how many birthdays have you had?
Well, Prince.
Prince.
Okay.
How many birthdays have you had?
Have I had 43?
How many birthdays have you
had? Oh, sure, one. There you go. Yeah.
Stop counting age.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I gotcha.
Oh yeah, well, it's easy. Yeah, things fly right over my head very quickly and with very little trepidation. Oh man, but yeah, wow. It seems like we've already talked world.
I know we have. And what are we in, like 30 minutes?
Yeah, we're only 30 minutes in.
So we got so much more to talk about.
What are you looking forward to in the new year that's coming out that you're wanting to latch onto and partake in?
Well, I can't wait to actually work with Thomas Churchill.
Okay.
He's got one called M.
Oh, okay.
It's a Marilyn Monroe vampire killer, a zombie killing. Oh my goodness.
That sounds fun.
It really does. And we're going to sit down and talk when I go out there next week for Nation's Fire.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to working with Thomas Churchill on many of his projects, and M especially, because I am a Marilyn Monroe fan.
Yeah.
And an Elvis Presley fan, and just, the wrong time frame. I was born a little too late.
Okay.
Because they weren't around anymore.
Right.
So,
Right. I ran into one of my friends the other day. She was talking about the number 126 and how it pertains to Elvis and a whole number of other people and like pivotal things that you start noticing when, yes, it is really prevalent in like horror movies too. It's like when you start noticing sequences and numbers. But anyway, a friend of mine, he always all his handles are 126,
Mm.
and then he found out that supposedly, I don't know if this is true, Elvis passed away on, supposedly on the toilet at 1:26 p.m.
Hmm.
And I was like, well, that's an unfortunate thing to be associated with.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We
Yeah.
try to just honor them in
Right.
life as they would have wanted to,
Right.
because unfortunately, many of our stars that passed away
Yeah.
in bad ways like that,
Yeah.
all that Hollywood and the media really cared about was their paychecks.
Right.
And they did not necessarily honor the person or the human.
Yeah.
People like Elton John with Goodbye Norma Jean. I
Mhm.
love, Elton John is an amazing artist.
Yeah.
And the way he portrayed, Marilyn Monroe, Norma Jean,
Mhm.
having to change your name. And, that song
Mhm.
still to this day will tear me up.
Yeah.
It just lost so much respect. It's like somebody dies and all of a sudden everybody just wants to say anything or anything they want about them.
Right.
But please, at least honor the person
Right.
and be kind.
Yeah. 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 Most definitely. As you said, we tend to focus on so much of the end of life tragedy, but left behind is this
Mhm.
amazing body of work that's
Yes.
enriched everybody's life.
Exactly.
So you
Honor it.
even bringing up like Prince,
Hmm.
and then what was it in a few months from each other, David Bowie.
Hmm.
That's something that those two still kind of shred me.
Oh, every 420, it's not about the Colorado holiday to me.
Yeah.
It's about Prince. That's
Okay.
when he went.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my kids, it kind of tears me up right now.
Sure.
But my kids, when they heard the news,
Hmm.
they came running to me before I could see it on Facebook. So they're like, Mom,
Yeah.
sit down.
Oh.
What? Prince died.
Yeah.
That was it. I just
Right.
lost it. I cried for 3 days.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
bought the movie.
Yeah.
It's still
Purple
purchased.
Rain. Yeah.
It's still purchased on Xfinity. I have,
Yeah.
the album. I've got the gold records. I got all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That was I grew up on Prince. If it wasn't
Right.
for that man, I wouldn't be the strange one I am.
Yeah.
I grew up on his music. and
Yeah. Oh,
he's-
yeah.
He's such an artist.
Yeah, very much so. It's hard to imagine where we would be without that influence, that art. And,
I know I
and
would
that
be
music.
a totally different person.
Yeah. Yeah.
He molded me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, as far as like filmmakers go, obviously, going back to like Exorcist
Mhm.
and The Omen, are there any filmmakers or producers that have really influenced you or inspired you?
Definitely. And
Yeah.
my bucket list is Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, okay.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I got to see in Burbank with Joseph Kelly. It was an awesome film, just edge of the seat.
Yeah.
And I was very pleased with the plot twist
Yeah.
that still made sure that Sharon Tate got honored
Oh,
and not
nice.
disrespected in that
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
That right there touched my heart. Way to go, Tarantino. Bravo.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to work with Quentin.
Oh, that's
I'd love
cool.
to.
Yeah. And I know famously he's always said that he would do like 10 films and then retire. I think
Mhm.
is that accurate? What is he on now? Like 8, 9?
Yeah, maybe.
Oof.
Maybe.
Okay, we're gonna have to get
Don't
you in there.
retire. Quentin, no, please don't.
Yeah.
Just relax a little and let some of us help you, and it won't be so stressful.
Yeah. It's always inspiring too to see like filmmakers, or really anybody continue on into what's usually perceived as their twilight
Mhm.
years. Working continuously working. You see that with guys like Clint Eastwood.
Hmm.
He's what is he? He's almost got to be 90,
Yeah.
I think. And
I got to
he's-
work with his daughter, Kimber Eastwood, on a film in New
No
Mexico.
kidding.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
Oh, cool, nice. What was that experience like?
Well, it was more setting her up with some publicity and setting her up for an interview with Tukasa. Fox down there with my good friend Nikki Stanzione, who's now on the East Coast. I think she's still with some jewelry shopping channel, whatnot. But Nikki is awesome, and I set them up so that they got some of the things that they needed for the film that they were working on.
Nice. That's fantastic. That's cool. Well, you mentioned Breaking Bad, and I know my girlfriend is gonna hurt me if I don't ask. What was that experience like?
It was great. So I was in a restaurant scene with Anna Gunn and Dirk and Norris, Dean Norris. When Dean was going after Anna about Walt's business, and Anna gets up and leaves the table and turns around really fast to storm out of the restaurant. We had to retake like 4 or 5 times because she kept bumping into my table. And like the third time she bumped into the table, she just laid over the table and started laughing, like right there in front of my face. And we were just in stitches. It was funny.
Right on. Nice.
But they're really, really nice people. I didn't get to meet Cranston or Paul, but I did get to meet Dean and
Anna Gunn. Nice. We just I think saw Anna Gunn in Being Frank with Jim Gaffigan.
Okay.
So that was an interesting change of pace, whereas more of a comedy is still very dramatic.
Yes.
Of course, anybody in that type of story where the father has 2 families, what the fuck?
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff, guys.
Don't.
One family's enough, just one.
Right. Yeah. Both for peace of mind and the pocketbook.
Yeah, true.
I don't understand
and
how
with
people
Facebook
do that
these days, guys. You just can't get away with that kind of stuff.
Right. It's tough to be anonymous these days. Probably don't even bother.
Yeah, don't even try.
Yeah. That's why most people do away with Craigslist.
Yeah,
It's gross.
Please. It's so last century, a decade.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Oh man. That's fantastic. So just a quick little recap with Compatible. Guys are getting going, filming at the end of the month.
Yes.
The Kickstarter is going strong.
Yes.
But we're still $7,000
away. $7,000 away, and we have 10 days left to go. It's an all or nothing, so we have to be funded by the 16th.
Okay, the 16th.
16th.
That's coming up.
Yeah, that's the cutoff day. So 10 days. 10 days. Share it. Share this video. Like it. Follow it. Any shares that you do are going to bring attention to other people. Even if you can only do a few bucks, $2, $5, $10, everything adds up. This is a very low budget movie, but it's going to have great return on investment for those that do decide to go into a producer role. So if you are looking at possible points on this film, those are available. Please reach out to Joseph Kelly and Gino Alfonso, and they will let you know what it would take for you to get a percentage on this film.
Yes, please reach out. Share with your friends. Share with family. This is a great creative project. Like we were talking about here, this is an extended family. Yeah, they're getting together, creating some art, and that's sorely, I think what Denver really needs is art, specifically in the film area, because that's not something widely recognized here.
Right.
And I think there's an amazing amount of talent. We're here and just a quick little plug, but at the same time, we're here at 35 Left Studios here in Old Stapleton in Denver. And this whole facility is a film production facility. It's a sound stage that several feature films have shot, documentaries, commercials, and
it's a beautiful setup, beautiful studio, and right in the heart of Denver. So, Joseph, Gino, if we need any extra, we can talk to Daniel here if we need to do any studio work for Compatible.
Yeah, I can put you in touch with Carl. He's one of the owners. Him and his partner Jackie, and it's something that I think.
Thank you, Carl and Jackie, for having me down. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, I think it's something that can kind of grow much stronger
exponentially.
community
exponentially.
as far as film and television goes.
Yeah, one of our newest executive producers comes from Colorado Springs,
Mhm.
Jared Johnson,
Oh, okay.
and he found us through the Find
Oh,
industry,
yeah.
the Denver industry page.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I think I saw that on the Facebook page.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
Right. Nice. That's absolutely fantastic. I think we're about ready to wrap up. Is there anything
Oh.
else that you want to share?
I have got so many people that I know I missed one. Jerry G. Angelo, I love you, brother. You are doing amazing things. His movie last year, Arctic, just sweeping. Oh, it's a comic book serial killer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's twisted.
Okay.
You gotta check it out. It's so twisted. But Jerry has been friends with me since 2011
Yeah.
in New Mexico. Him and I, we made acquaintance on Odd Thomas, the
Oh,
Anton
fantastic.
Yelkin.
Nice.
So there's just so much that you never know. You're gonna work with people now. So many people I've run into, like in Hollywood,
Mhm.
you know, doing these events. They're like, "Thank you for starting New Mexico Extras. You don't know how much work you got me all these years."
Nice.
You're welcome. I'm just glad that New Mexico film is thriving,
Right.
and it's never going to go down. You know, I'm still in touch with the film office down there,
Great.
and anybody that I need or anything that I need, it's still there.
Nice.
My pages still run strong. You know, Deborah Voorhees, 13 Fanboy, is in production. Don't they start tomorrow? Don't they start shooting tomorrow? I think so. Today or tomorrow.
Nice.
I mean, they're like, there we go.
Right. on.
Successful fundraising last year.
Mhm.
New Mexico Film shooting in Ruidoso, and Deborah is also on my New Mexico Extras page. When she does need to pull extras or anything like that, it's there at her disposal to use as she needs.
Nice. Man, you guys are just rocking it.
Just you got to put all the tools in front of the filmmakers, especially in indie film.
Right.
You know, we're not coming at with Lionsgate money.
Right.
You know, so you got to put it together where it looks like Lionsgate money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you've got a network of people that have all of this knowledge and experience. You know, if you looked at just Team Compatible,
Mhm.
we've got hundreds of years of experience already wrapped up just in our cast
Nice.
and crew.
That's cool. That's wonderful. Kind of sounds like you should be, teaching at your daughter's school.
Film school?
Right.
Yeah, but that would put me in a classroom and stuck.
Oh, that's true. Never mind then.
I gotta keep.
You gotta
out
be
there
in the
active.
field.
Yeah, I gotta be in the field. Yeah. I go to their, their events and stuff.
Mhm.
For their graduation 2 years ago, it was after Bad Samaritan released. So I took all the swag. I took all the extra swag
Nice.
that Legion M left with us, and I gave that at the party for the film students. So
Oh,
they're all
that's
aware
wonderful.
of Legion M too.
That's wonderful. I guess to deviate a little bit, with Legion M, that's kind of an interesting business model
Mhm.
because it's promoted as being fan owned,
Mhm.
right? You can go there and invest, much like you would do on a Kickstarter of
Mhm.
sorts. But it's kind of an ongoing thing, or they have regularly scheduled pushes.
Rounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're actually, SEC, Jobs Act, and they're selling stock.
Okay.
So it's a little different
Yeah.
with our Kickstarter and our films. We're selling. There are points available. With Kickstarter, it's perks. Things that you're going to get that's going to keep you involved with the movie, posters, the movie, wrap party, going to the premiere. So getting a few lines in the film. So there's so many different ways that you can do it. With the Jobs Act, that I think it was 2016. Legion
Okay.
M was one of the first companies to start utilizing that.
Oh, nice. Fantastic.
So that's that. And they bring you into a family of fans that actually care.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
they're good people.
I think that's one of the more endearing, portions is, the willingness to engage and participate.
True.
Yeah. Because usually it's like there's the wall.
Yeah, and you don't even get to
Fans
talk
are
to
on
them.
this side, production's on this side, and there's no real communication except for, whoever can shout the loudest.
And that doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Nobody
It doesn't.
hears
Yeah.
But with Legion M and the members
Yeah.
only group, they give the ability to actually be heard.
Right. That's great. That's wonderful. Well, Angela, thanks so much for coming out. Greatly appreciate
Thank
it.
you. It's been a
And-
pleasure.
And thanks for the swag and all, all the new posters and stuff.
Yes.
And make
Next
sure you,
one, premiere, Thomas Churchill, Nation's Fire, Lorraine Landon, my superstar. Love you, Lorraine. Love you, Thomas. Can't wait to see you next week.
and then if you've got time, definitely
Oh,
check
available
out
on
Clown Motel.
Amazon, Walmart, PlayStation, Tubi TV. But you missed something on Tubi. If you watch it, it does have commercials, and they cut off the end song, so you kind of miss her end song from Deviant Horror. Also featured in this film is the music of Beauty and Suffering and Deviant Horror. So it's an absolutely wonderful film. Even Julie is in this. Tony Moran, who's the first Michael Myers, and Ari Lehman, who's the first Jason Voorhees. Getting to meet these gentlemen, that makes fandom for Friday the 13th and Halloween even more sweet.
Nice. Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. And of course, make sure you go to the Kickstarter for this for Compatible.
Let's Make a Movie Colorado. We've got to get this done. We need about $7,000 in the next 10 days. Please get to that Kickstarter, share it, promote it. Give us some money.
Don't make us send Ian out there.
Yeah,
He will knock on your door firmly.
Yes, he's resurrected after his Bloody Island kill. So let's get that done. Joseph Kelly, Eileen Dietz, Julianne Prescott, Alyssa Dowling, G. Larry Butler, Bergen Reese, Terrence Edmonds. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody.
It takes a village.
Gino Alfonso, our amazing director, writer.
Oh, who's that guy?
Oh my God, I know. He gave me the script and I couldn't put it down. I was like, oh.
That's great. That's always, reassuring
yes,
too.
You can't put the script down. You know you got to make the movie.
Right.
In my honest opinion.
Most definitely. Well, thanks again, Angela.
Thank you, Daniel.
I'm Dan with COFOH Live and Undead in the 35 Left Studios, here with Angela and Ian off to the side with his cookies t-shirt.
Colorado Girl Scout cookies, nothing more.
Goddamn right. All right. You guys have a beautiful...
Chronicon.
Yeah, check that out too. Hot Topics.
Yes.
And visit Legion M. Go to the Kickstarter. And
Compatible. Let's make a movie. Got to get it done.
Yes.
Nation's Fire. I'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.